why having too much time on your hands is not actually good for you, right? Because when you have too much time on your hands, you will have too much time to diddle-dally, to screw around, do all sorts of low-value petty shit when you don't have deadlines in your life. When you don't have any evolutionary pressure on yourself to get anything done because you feel like you have all the time in the world. You know, having all the time in the world is actually a bad thing. I like having pressure on myself. I like knowing that the 2-minute clock has expired and, you know, I'm about to go into sudden death overtime. I like having that feeling of pressure on my back, right? Because that's really what motivates me to get out there and compete, to really grind hard, to get things done, outsmart my competitors, to get up every morning and to crush it, to eat healthy, to live in a high vibrational state, is constantly giving myself deadlines and pressure to get things done. Even as I stand out here on the Las Vegas Strip, I'm out here for the next month just because I wanted to get away from the city for a while, want to take a little break. You know, it's summer now, so I kind of want to enjoy it and want to relax and not have to stress so much on getting things done. But even then, I'm getting things done, right? I come out here, tell myself I'm gonna give myself a little break, and I feel like this itching in me as I'm like laying in my hotel room that I have to get out there, I have to get shit done. I want to shoot some coaching videos, I want to do this, I want to launch a new program, I want to take students out. It's just because I'm constantly on as a man. And you guys remember that coaching video I did? As a man, you must keep moving in life. Once you stop moving in life, that's when your testosterone levels go down. That is when you deplete yourself of masculine energy. And that's when you start acting like a little bitch. It's when you have nothing to do, right? When you have nothing to do, you have no deadlines, you have no pressure on yourself because you're not putting pressure on yourself, that is when you start to self-destruct, right? That is when all of that crazy self-destruction begins to happen. And if you stop moving long enough, I mean, if you stop moving around for a long enough period of time, you will begin to feel a bit of depression, right? Because as a man, you are wired to keep moving, right? Evolution has wired you and programmed your DNA to keep moving in life. That is how you keep yourself alert. That is how you keep yourself happy. That is how you keep your testosterone levels up and your estrogen levels down. Doesn't mean you can never take a break. Doesn't mean you can't like vacation every once in a while, as we have this beautiful view here of the Strip. It just means that you are constantly on and you're never off. Because when you don't set a deadline for yourself to get something done, if you don't give yourself a time limit, I'm telling you right now, it's never gonna get done. And even if you do get it done, it's gonna be not your best work, right? You will tend to find that your best work is done under pressure when you are being forced to get things done, because when you're under a time pressure, you're not going to get caught up in all the minor details. You're going to be able to focus on the big picture, right? And you're not going to get what's called paralysis by analysis, right? Where you're constantly like analyzing every little thing. You're going to be able to see the bigger picture, which is what you need, right? So now that we've talked about deadlines, another thing you need to set are goals for yourself. So you need goals and deadlines, okay? Goals and deadlines. Otherwise, you will never get shit done. You have to set a goal for yourself each day. Like, oh, I'm gonna get this, this, and this done, right? I mean, it could be work things, it could be errands, whatever you need to get done. You need to set some goals. Last week, I needed to do an oil change on my car, and I needed to get some stuff done with work. So I'm like, okay, I'll do the work first once I get up, and then I'll go to the shop, take care of the oil change, and then after that is free time for me. And then once I get back, I'm gonna grind again, right? So I constantly have like a daily schedule that I set for myself, usually the night before or the day I wake up. I don't like to set it too far in advance. I don't like to fill out like a calendar like 30 days in advance, because that bores the shit out of me. I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling in 30 days. I don't even know what city I'm gonna be in, right? I'm a digital nomad. I run my business from my laptop, with the exclusion of running programs in LA or San Francisco. Might start opening up programs here in Vegas for pickup boot camp. But I never know where I'm going to be. So I set my goals and my deadlines for that day, either the night before or that very morning. So within that 24-hour period. That way I'm putting even more pressure on myself to get shit done. Okay, and if I don't have anything get done, I'm gonna find something get done. Like anything I had been putting off months ago, I'm gonna get that done, right? I'm constantly moving in life. I'm never stopping, right? And this is why you guys ask me like, oh, what do you think of this? Or what do you think of that? Or this guy said this about you. What do you think of that? There's this blog about you. What do you think? I'm like, I don't know and I don't give a shit, right? I don't know and I don't give a shit. That's usually my answer. Don't know, don't give a shit. I got too much to do, son. I'm on my own path and purpose. I'm on my grind. If they want to spend their, their lives like watching my grind, fine. What a bunch of little bitches. Let them do that. Because that's the kind of shit you do when you're raised piss poorly. You watch other men grinding and then you hate on their grind. Or you hate on aspects of their grind you don't like. Like, oh, look at this. He's doing this. Oh, now he's doing that. Oh, he said this. Oh, he said that. And I disagree. What a little bitch, man. Are you serious? Your grind is about watching my grind? Wow. It goes back to your parenting, right? Usually raised by a single mother. The point is, without a deadline, it's just a goal, okay? Without setting goals and deadlines for yourself, these are nothing but just dreams. You're never gonna get anything done, son, okay? So you have to put pressure on yourself. You have to put evolutionary pressure on yourself, And because you're gonna be on your grind so much and on your path and purpose, and you need energy for that, that means that you have to have good habits, okay? You have to have good habits. You gotta eat better. You gotta make sure you work out at least twice a week. I usually do at least 2 workouts per week, usually weights, right? I don't do much cardio these days. I used to be a personal trainer. There's not much benefit with cardio. I do mostly weights, but I watch what I eat. You guys know I do like spinach and eggs practically daily. That tends to fill me up, keeps me away from bad food. I'm mostly keep my body in a ketogenic state where I'm burning fat at all times because I eat low carb and pretty much no sugar. I have like a major sweet tooth, so I try to stay away from sugar. I eat like sugar-free. If I want a cookie or something, it's gonna be sugar-free, or I'll have like a protein bar, which is generally sugar-free and low carb. But I watch my diet, I watch what I eat, also watch my sleeping habits. I'm not very good when I don't get enough sleep. I like to get at least 8 hours. Sometimes I could get away with 3 or 4, like if I'm like on boot camp or partying or gaming. I'm just so excited that I don't want to sleep. When I'm running program, I notice I can get away with like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. But when I'm working, I need at least 8 hours. Okay, I need to get at least 8 hours of sleep in order to function throughout the day. And usually my days are pretty packed. I'm constantly doing things. This is why, like, sometimes, like, you guys who follow me on Instagram, you're like, hey, I sent you a message on your DM, man. Check your DM, man. Check your DM. And it's like, bro, dude, I don't have time. I mean, unless you're in my program already, or unless you purchase products from me, I'll know about it. You're not going to be in the, you're not going to be in the DM box. You're going to be somewhere else, right? But if you're just messaging me randomly, like asking me paragraphs of advice, dating advice, it's, I mean, I can't really answer all those just because my days are so full and they're so packed. So give yourself deadlines for everything, guys. Even if it's just you wanting to lose weight, give yourself a deadline for that. You wanting to get in better shape, give yourself a deadline for that. You wanting to start your business, give yourself a deadline for that. Wanting to make your first $1 online, give yourself a deadline for that. You wanting to date a new chick, a bomb-ass girl, give yourself a deadline for that, right? You have to constantly give yourself these deadlines. Because if you don't, it's not gonna get done. I'll tell you that right now. And the more pressure you could put on yourself, the better off you will be. Which means you wanna give yourself shorter deadlines, okay? You don't wanna give yourself like, okay, I'm gonna build this, I'm gonna build this business, I'm gonna put up my first website, I'm gonna give myself 6 months. No, you don't need 6 months to put up a website. You know how long you need? You need 1 day. Give yourself a 24-hour deadline to put up that website. You wanna get in better shape, say you wanna lose 10 pounds, give yourself a 90-day deadline, right? And even that's a lot of time. I would give myself 60 days, maybe even 30. So you have to give yourself deadlines that are like not too far off, but also ones that are not too unrealistic. Like, oh, gotta lose 10 pounds, I'm gonna give myself a week. No, I mean, you could do it. You'll probably just lose a bunch of water weight, but you're not gonna lose like, the type of weight that will noticeably make a difference long term. when I go out on program, I give my newbie students deadlines. Like a newbie student, I'll give them like a deadline to approach 3 girls in the venue within the first hour, right? And that's very, very easy to do. But if it's for a guy who's like socially awkward, that's kind of hard for him to do, right? But his goal is to approach 3 girls, run 3 solid sets within 1 hour. So it's not like he could just go up to the girl and say hi, bye, right? He has to stay in set with the girl, not eject too early, and then try to work game on her and try to make something out of nothing. Try to get the girl to give him a kiss close, or physically escalate, or exchange, at least by the very minimum, exchange information, right? But he has to do 3 of those in the first hour. Back in the 90s, when I first started running programs in San Francisco in Union Square, what I used to give students was 6 phone numbers in 60 minutes, right? So you got to get 6 phone numbers from 6 different girls that you're attracted to here in Union Square, when I was in San Francisco at the time, within 60 minutes. And then the more advanced the guy was, the shorter the deadline and the higher the stakes. So for an advanced guy, my program, say a guy who's taken my boot camp before, whose game was more at an advanced level, I would tell that guy, okay, your goal and your deadline is 10 girls, 10 phone numbers in 10 minutes, right? So that would be like 1 girl per minute. That was back in the day where you could get away with getting a girl's phone number, and a lot of them would not turn out to be like flaky numbers, right? That was back before like social media and smartphones. You could get away with shit like that, whereas these days you can't really do that, which is why I have like the 3 girl approach within the first hour. That way you can sit and set, the student can sit and set with a girl, work proper game on her, work solid game, and try to make something out of nothing. The point is, you gotta have deadlines and you gotta have goals in your life, son. And without that, the work that you produce in this world is never gonna be that good. It's never gonna be high value. It's never gonna be work that you're proud of. It will always be kind of shoddy, right? It'll be kind of shoddy, it'll be kind of shabby. Mostly for the reason that you have too much time on your hands, right? You gave yourself too much time. And when you have too much time to ponder, to think about what you're doing, to just kind of like analyze too much, that's actually not good, okay? So you want to give yourself shorter deadlines and really put that evolutionary pressure on yourself to get things done. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up this coaching video here. Until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below, okay? Make sure you smash it. Also hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube channel. And more importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? It's very, very important you subscribe. It tells YouTube you're loving my coaching videos, you're digging it, you want me to come out here to Vegas and shoot more for you, right? So hit that subscribe button as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I'm hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my premium content from YouTube, right? So if you want to become a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds and it's only $1, only $1 for the entire first month of premium content from me, premium Alpha Male content. So take advantage of it. Click that link below, head over to my website. Just takes 2 seconds. Do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.